Welcome back. Thanks for joining me. Today we're going to unite by making smoothies part 2. The previous episode we made smoothies for when we were on our way out to a party, and today we're going to make smoothies that are going to give us energy and bring us the vitamins that we need to kickstart our day for the morning time to either go exercise or just to head straight on to work, whichever your desires are. So let's get started. The first ingredient we're going to add is kale. I add about 1.5 cups worth. It is such a delicious addition to this smoothie. It has such an intense flavor. To me, it gets sweeter after it's been frozen, and it's very rich in calcium, so it can contribute to the strong bones that we're looking for. Next up, I will add 1 cup of soy milk, and that can be sweetened or unsweetened. That's up to you. And what I like to do is I actually like to blend or puree these 2 ingredients together before putting the other ingredients in, because since the kale is a vegetable, I don't really want it in my teeth. I don't want it, I don't want big chunks of it like I would like chunks of strawberries. So I like to puree these 2 ingredients together before adding the other ones. So let's just go ahead on and do that. Perfect. Now what we just did was combine the milk and the kale on a puree mode for about 1 to 2 minutes in order for that to just come together and be a little bit finer so that it can incorporate into the other ingredients properly. Okay, let's continue. Next up, we're going to add the mixed berries. We have strawberries, blackberries, and blueberries, and I think there's about 7 or 8 raspberries in here. So we're just going to go ahead on and add those in there. Just in case you're wondering, that's my favorite part of the smoothie. We're going to add 1/3 of a cup of honey, and you can either switch that out for agave nectar, and you really could use sugar, but I think that honey and agave nectar really bring out the flavors of these fruits and keep everything as pure as possible. So it's just really good. You should give it a go. We're almost done. Next up, we have 1 sliced banana. I added 5 baby carrots. I took 1 slice of a red apple. And then these right here are chia seeds. I don't know if you've ever had them, but they are very delicious. They are high in fibers and they're very high in protein. And once they've come in contact with the liquid for after about 30 seconds, then they become sort of a gelatin form. And I think it brings all the flavors together and just pretty much whips the smoothie together really well. So I like to add 1 tablespoon of that. And last but not least, probably one of my favorite ingredients, which is Chinese 5 spice. I add 1/4 of a teaspoon of that. We got the ice. 1 cup, that's what I add. After you add everything together, you're going to blend to your heart's desire, probably 2 to 3 minutes until everything comes together. So let's go. So food lovers, whether you are dining in or on your way out, I'd like to recommend you to have a smoothie or 2. Share with a friend, bring it to your neighbor, or store it for later on in the day when you need a little pep in your step when you're not really prepared for it. But until then, thank you for joining. Have a good night and keep uniting wherever you are. Cheers!